Remy Ma is out here spiraling after ditching Papoose, a man who held her down for years, for battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. And guess what? It backfired in the worst way possible. Let's break it all down. So, word on the street is Easy dropped Remy like a bad habit for not one, but two younger women. Meanwhile, Papoose, the man who stayed loyal to her through her prison sentence, has already moved on. And not just with anyone, he put a ring on boxing champion Claressa Shields. Yup, the Claressa Shields. And if that wasn't enough? Reports started swirling that Easy had been sneaking around with two different women in the battle rap scene, his ex, Zan, and C. Bree the lyricist. Receipts came rolling in, and the streets started talking. It turns out Easy was moving real messy, and Remy ended up looking real foolish. But let's rewind to when Remy went public with Easy. At a high-energy battle rap event, Easy looked her dead in the eye and hit her with, "Don't you love me?" And Remy, with her whole chest, said yes. Y'all, this wasn't just some casual moment, this was a full-blown declaration of love. But guess what? That line wasn't even original. Turns out, Easy had used the exact same move on his ex, Hurricane Deo. And let's talk about Papoose for a second. The streets say when he found out about Easy creeping with Remy, he didn't hesitate. Word is, Papoose swung one time, clean knockout. But, of course, Easy denied it and even challenged Pap to a fight. Now, realizing she fumbled the bag big time, Remy is reportedly trying to spin the block and get Papoose back. But here's the kicker: Pap is unbothered and happily building a life with Claressa Shields. He's out here winning, and Remy is looking desperate. Oh, but it gets crazier. Remy started throwing subliminal shots at Claressa online, but she wasn't having it. Claressa straight up challenged Remy to a real boxing match. Y'all, this is not a test. We're talking about an undefeated two-time Olympic gold medalist. Remy, girl, be serious. And then? Things got even pettier. Remy leaked Claressa's private number. That's when Claressa said, "Enough." She doubled down and dared Remy to step into the ring for real. Meanwhile, the internet is having a field day. One user said, "Remy has bitten off more than she can chew." Claressa is from one of the most dangerous cities in Michigan, she does not play. And you already know 50 Cent had to jump in, warning Claressa not to fight Remy, hinting at her criminal past. Even Fat Joe, who's basically family to Remy and Pap, had to admit he couldn't fix this mess. He even spilled some tea, saying that while all this was going down, Remy was out in NYC treating 10 grown men to a fancy dinner, but Papoose was not one of them. Meanwhile, while Remy is spiraling, Papoose and Claressa are off on a romantic getaway in Hawaii, living their best lives. They're sipping cocktails on the beach while Remy is out here looking pressed. The contrast is hilarious. Now, Remy is trying to switch things up, threatening to fire back at battle rappers who mention her name. She claims she's got bars ready for everybody, but let's be real, this is just damage control. The streets see right through it. At the end of the day, Remy risked it all and lost everything. No Easy. No Papoose. Just L's all around. And the internet will never let her live this down. But what do y'all think? Is this just karma doing its thing? Should Pap even consider taking Remy back? Or is he way better off with Claressa? And do you think Remy's career can survive this? Let's really get into the details of what went wrong for Remy Ma. First, let's talk about how things even got to this point. Remy Ma and Papoose were the ultimate definition of ride or die. When Remy was locked up, Papoose didn't just move on with his life, he stood by her side, held her down, and made sure she came home to a solid foundation. But somewhere along the way, Remy decided that loyalty wasn't enough. Papoose was out here being a real king, showing Remy unconditional love, and making sure their family was strong. But when Easy the Block Captain entered the picture, things started to change. Easy brought that fresh energy, that new excitement, that sense of danger and rebellion that some people just can't resist. And Remy? She fell for it, hard. At first, people didn't want to believe the rumors. After all, why would Remy throw away a real one for someone who was still trying to solidify his place in the game? But then, the signs started adding up. Easy and Remy were being seen together more and more, and their chemistry was undeniable. Then came the rap battle moment where Easy put Remy on the spot with that infamous, "Don't you love me?" line. And the way Remy answered? Phew. She said that yes like she meant it. From that moment, the streets knew it was real. But what Remy didn't see coming was that Easy wasn't as solid as she thought. The same way she fell for his charm, so did other women in the battle rap scene. And before she knew it, she was no longer the main one, she was just another name on the list. And let's be real, when a woman leaves a good man for another dude, she better hope that new man is worth it. But Easy? He was out here embarrassing Remy left and right. Instead of being the prize, she became the laughingstock. And Papoose? He just sat back, stayed quiet, and let karma do its thing. And karma did its thing fast. Easy got exposed for dealing with multiple women, and the receipts were undeniable. The texts, the screenshots, the whispers turning into loud conversations. Remy found herself in the middle of the mess, and suddenly, the same people who were cheering for her relationship with Easy were now clowning her for how badly it ended. Meanwhile, Papoose was minding his business, leveling up, and making moves. And then? Boom! He popped out with Claressa Shields, the undefeated boxing champ, and put a ring on it. Talk about a power move. While Remy was out here looking stressed, Claressa and Pap were out here looking happy, healthy, and unbothered. And let's not forget the whole Claressa versus Remy drama. When Remy tried to throw shade, Claressa shut it all the way down. She didn't just clap back online, she challenged Remy to a real boxing match. And let's be honest, we all know how that would have ended. Social media reactions exploded, with memes clowning Remy's downfall, and battle rap fans revisiting old bars that predicted this mess. This situation has changed the narrative around Remy's career, potentially damaging her reputation beyond repair. Did she underestimate the power of loyalty? And will she be able to recover from this major L? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, this is a story that the streets won't forget anytime soon. Expanding even further, let's analyze the cultural impact of this drama. The battle rap world thrives on narratives, and Remy Ma, a respected figure, is now the center of one of the biggest scandals in recent history. This isn't just about relationships, it's about loyalty, betrayal, and the ever-evolving perception of women in hip-hop. The streets have made their judgment, but the industry is watching closely. Can Remy make a comeback, or has she permanently damaged her brand? These are the questions everyone is asking, and the answers will shape her legacy moving forward. One thing is clear, this drama isn't over yet, and the next move Remy makes will be crucial in determining whether she rises above or fades into the background of battle rap history.